Well, folks, I am back for the watch along. I'm here watching on my phone while I'm going to chat to you on the podcast on Facebook and also on YouTube. So I'll try to keep you up to date. Um, Someone saying that Dane Murray picked up an injury in the warm up. We'll see what big game in hand tonight, folks. We need to win this so we can go second place in the league and only be 5 points behind Hearts as well. So let us know in the comments below. Score predictions as well. Let me know. Just gonna put this up before the game kicks off. Obviously the game's gonna kick off now in 1 minute time. So we'll see what happens. How you all feeling? Anyone over on Facebook, jump over to Come On The Hoop Celtic over on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Won't be actually streaming the game live because of copyright infringements. So I'll just be talking about the game while I'm on live as well. So Sinisalo starts, as you all probably know anyway. So Benjamin Arthur's coming in last minute for Dane Murray because he's at the picking up an injury in the warm up. So Benjamin Arthur, that we got on loan from Brentford, steps in alongside William Scales and centre back with Arajo, with Tierney, and then the midfield is McGregor, McCown, Atate, Yang, Tam, and Taneki. Ahoy, ahoy! Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Hope is well for the game. Stuart Armstrong playing against his former club. See how this goes. You know, he was a good player at Celtic between 2014 to 2015 to 2018. Good player. So here's the huddle. Folks, I might be behind because I'm obviously watching it on my phone. Martin O'Neill's record against Aberdeen, he's managed 18 games against them. We've scored 42 goals as well. But the last time he played, Martin O'Neill has gone against Aberdeen, was back in his first ever term at Celtic back in 2005, 21 years ago. So crazy to think. Nick Walsh is the referee tonight as well for this game. This is the game was rescheduled from nearly 4 weeks ago. So yeah, let me know in the comments how he's feeling about it. Let me know. I'm going to fancy 3-0 Celtic. Let me know if the sound's okay as well. As I made it clear on the channel, if we were to lose this game or draw tonight, I think Celtic have be kicking themselves out of the title race. Be self-inflicted. 2 likes on Facebook. Who are the likes coming from? Let me see. The likes are coming from Joe Lynch. How are you getting on, Joe Lynch? And how are you getting on, Jock Dean? What's happening? Jock Dean. Hopefully we play well. See, Aberdeen haven't won since the 24th of January as well. So we'll see what happens. So Benjamin Arthur gets his first start for Celtic. The boy that's on loan from Bournemouth because Dane Murray got injured in the warm-up. Oh, 14 tuning on Facebook. Not bad. 5 on YouTube. Get the comments in as well. Big Tam to the press. Mitrovic kicks it up. Goes to McGregor. Arajo keeps it in. No, he doesn't keep it in. Arajo. Will we sign Arajo on a permanent basis in the summer? Depends who we get in as a manager, and depends if Bournemouth are going to listen to offers for him as well. Ball back to the keeper of Aberdeen. Kicked up. Goes out for a goal. Goes out for a throw and actually near the Celtic dugout. Back to Sinisalo. Over to Arthur. Arthur kicking up. To no one. To no man's land. Aberdeen building a bit of momentum at the back. Trying to press up. Obviously a team that's lacking a lot of confidence. Through ball straight to Sinisalo. Sinisalo throws it out. Goes back to Scales. Scales over to Tini on the left-hand side. Atate going deep. That should have been a free kick for Celtic. How's it going, Danny boy? I hope you're doing well. EAL, good to see you in. Danny boy. Celtic acting a bit sloppy at the back here. Trying to make something happen. And much better by Taneki. True ball. Goes to Yang. Yang trying to make something happen from 30 yards out. Arajo over on the right hand side. Cross it in. Few step overs. Trying to make something happen on the edge of the box. Atate. And then straight to the keeper. So 3 minutes in and 25 seconds on my stream. And it's still 0-0. But if you appreciate anyone over on Facebook to the YouTube channel, we really appreciate it. There's no point me doing the pods if I can't get you over to the YouTube. That's where the bread and butter's at. We appreciate you all supporting the podcast and the channel. Crossover. Come on, Tierney. And it's going for a corner. Much better. Much better by Celtic. We need an early goal on this one. Just to settle the nerves. Because the longer the game goes by, fans will start getting frustrated. Corner for Luke McCowan on the left side. McCowan puts the arm up. Swings it in. Yes! 1-0 Kieran Tierney. Get in. Tierney. Get in. It's KT with a header. Was it a header? It looked like a header. It wasn't the greatest cross by Luke McCowan, but nah, Tierney got his foot onto it. Brilliant, Celtic. So Tierney with the goal in the opening 4 minutes of the game. Cross by Luke McCowan. Scales played a part in it as well. So 1-0 Celtic. Players like that we need, like Tierney, McGregor, guys that have done this before, that being in title races, that have won titles. You need them players to step up and show players around them. You know what? You want to be champions of Scotland, you got to win nitty and gritty at times. So goes to Arajo on the right hand side. He's pushing up with 30 yards out, and interception by Aberdeen. Come on, the Celts. How's it going, Matt? How's it going, Townsy? Hope you are doing well. Keeping it lit. Just going to put that there so I can hear you a bit better. That's much better, so I can see the comments and then I can stop messing around with the phone. Arajo's on it. Trying. Oh, come on, Taneki. Come on. That's Yang, is it? How's it going, Dougie? Hope you're doing well. Lovely ball it was by Arajo up to Yang. Yang just kind of foot off it. Just couldn't get it under control. But nothing made of it now. Better now. Calm the nerves a little bit. Hope you're doing well, Dougie. Where is Dougie tuning in from? Where's anyone tuning in from? Whereabouts in the world? Is it Scotland? Is it Ireland? Is it Australia? Is it Canada? Is it America? You watching the match on your phone? You watch on the telly? Free kick for Aberdeen. Trying to make it quick happen. Hello, up in Falkirk. I've been to Falkirk once. Falkirk once I was. That was back in 2021. So, yeah. The Kelpies. The Mackie D's as well. Well, anyways, folks, it's 1-0 Celtic. Celtic scored in the 4th minute of the game. KT, it was a cross in by McKeown. Looked like Scales gotten a bit onto it. And then onto Tierney, literally 3 yards out from the goal. Slotted in. So KT has scored here in the past. In the term when Brendan Rodgers was here in his first term. So takes a goal against Aberdeen, against the Dons. What pub? I didn't go to any pubs. Didn't go to any pubs that day. Just went to see the Kelpies and that was it. Come on, Celtic. Bring the ball down. Aberdeen trying to get back into it. Between the centre backs. It's gone up to the defensive midfielder. Atate wins the ball brilliantly. That was a Taneki. You thought it was a Tate there for a minute. It's on to Yang in the right-hand side. He's going to make something happen here. Still on the edge of the box. Goes back to Arajo. Over to Taneki on the right-hand side. Is he back to Arajo? McGregor. 20 yards out. McGregor has the ball. Back to Atate. Atate over to Arajo. To Atate. Will Atate take it on? McKeown. Go on. Oh! Good strike. Good strike by the captain outside the box. 9 minutes in, Celtic are currently 1-0 up thanks to Kieran Tierney. Glasgow here. Hello, Mandy Brown in the gaff. Hello to Dougie. Hello to Matt. Tell us where you're tuning in from, folks. Straight at the keeper, but it was good connection on it from the captain. Anyone else? 24 people tuning in. Thanks for the likes so far on Facebook. From Nick, McAllen, Sean Fitzpatrick, Kerr, Melia, Nicole Roy, Paul Connolly, Stephen McCrory, Joe Lynch, and Jock Dean. Thank you very much for all the likes. All I will ask is, at the end of this podcast, just subscribe to the YouTube channel. It'd be really appreciated if it's good. Look, it's free to subscribe. I'm starting to do all the Facebook pods again so we can get people over. So, at the moment, still 1-0. Celtic win this game tonight, folks. We'll go a point ahead of Rangers into second place. 5 points behind the current leaders' Hearts. With 9 games left. Your history. It looks a bit misty up there in Batodry. Arthur clears the ball out. Goes straight to McKeown. McKeown trying to make something happen. Arajo pushing up. Getting a lot of yards in the game. Arajo over on the right-hand side. Got a lot of ball outside the Aberdeen's box. Back to McGregor. McGregor over to Hatate. Hatate's playing more deeper tonight, but it's a bad pass by Rio Hatate. Straight out for the throw-in to Aberdeen. He looks frustrated. Look at they all make bad passes. Don't we want to be worrying about it too much. 11 minutes in. Been no attempts on target from Aberdeen just yet. Arajo's getting a lot of the ball down the game. Aberdeen doing well there to win, to make something happen from that throw in, but it's back to the right back. Celtic doing a bit of pressing, which is good to see. No service yet to Big Tom. Just getting a pass there, and he's at the pass in the back. Cross in from Tierney. And looks like he's going for throw in, but the Aberdeen player is at the clearing these lines. Benjamin Arthur looks quite well so far. Very composed. 3 decent passes from the English centre back who's currently on loan from Brentford. who came in January. This is his second game for Celtic. Obviously, he came on against Hibs when we went down to 10 men at Celtic Park. 2-1 defeat. Big Tam offside. A guy that's looking confidence at the moment. Two of the best things he's done for Celtic. Three of the best things he's done for Celtic so far is score that goal against Dundee, that header, which was a lovely goal. Good assist against Hearts and Kilmarnock, you could say, the lead-up play for that. And then the little scruffle on Sunday, holding the Rangers players back. Big Tom getting stuck in, taking no shit. McCown loses the ball. Aberdeen pushing up. 20 yards out. They can't get the ball off Cameron. On the right-hand side now, crossing in. Straight to... Sinisalo had to put it over for a corner. Bit ropey, that was. Anyone think that was ropey? Looks like he was offside. Was he offside? No, Scales kept him on. Sinisalo had to tip it over his crossbar anyway. One hand over his crossbar. But look, it's a corner for Aberdeen. 13 minutes in. Celtic winning and currently 1-0 at the moment. Goal from Kieran Tierney. Someone's had to give me a care there. Thank you very much, Mike Beattie. I hope you're doing well, Mike. Tell us where you're tuning in from, bud. Celtic clearing the lines. Atate, Roy hoofs it up. Was it Yang? Actually, Yang. Apologies. Goes out for a throw in near the Aberdeen dugout. Goes back to Mitrov, the goalkeeper. He looks like he's on a big hoof it. Back up to the Celtic box. And Sinisalo collects it quite well. Goes to Benji Arthur. Arthur to the Mexican. Araujo getting a lot of possession in this first 14 minutes of the game. It's back to the Celtic defence between the centre-backs and the goalkeeper. Goes off to Liam Scales, the Irishman. Back to the Finnish keeper, Sinisalo. And still quite deep. Need to hoof the ball. What are they doing? Fucking hell, honestly. They're going to cause their own errors. Playing 1-2 between each other, Sinisalo and Scales. Celtic trying to gain the ball back from Aberdeen. Still in. 2 seconds, folks. 2 seconds. How he's all feeling about this game anyway. There's 25 people tuning in. Not one person commenting. There's no point in me doing these pods. No one's going to comment. Nurse. Cross from Armstrong. Nisbet. And it goes for a free kick for Celtic. And 30 seconds behind. No worries. So I'm watching the live here at the moment on Sky Sports on the old phone. Aberdeen's starting to get a bit more possession than Celtic's have in the last 3.5 minutes. Celtic being clumsy at the back. Not clearing the lines enough. Let's see. Two seconds, folks. All right, let's see. Hopefully, Dougie, we can get another goal before half time. Be ideal. Big Tam with a goal, hopefully. I'm not thinking about Sunday right now. I'm surprised no one's asked me about Sunday already. Let's get through tonight. I'll get VIP'd now and again through my work. Next time you fancy a freebie, yeah, just give me a message on the socials. Not even a freebie. I pay for you, not that way. Face value. Appreciate the comments. I'm watching it from Sterling. How's it going, Sean? What's the crack? Hope you're doing well. Aberdeen on the press here. Oh, come on, clear line, Celtic. Oh my God. They're appealing a penalty. It's a penalty for Aberdeen, folks. Liam Scales. Nick Walsh gives a penalty. They are checking the folks. Pure sloppy defending. Liam Scales looks like he was trying to clear the ball. Doesn't look like it was actually. Looks like he did kick them. He did kick him in the calf. Fuck's sake, Scales. Brutal. He's going to give it anyway. Let's see. Oh, they're just reviewing it anyway. Nick Walsh. $18 in, folks. Aberdeen could be back into this game. Nisbet is taking it. Former Hoiby. Wilson and Salah save it. Nick Walsh is a gobshite, honestly. Let's see. Kevin Nisbet against Sinisalo. Come on, defend. 1-1. Bastards. Sinisalo couldn't do much. He went in the middle, will he? No, he went in the right, actually. Good finish by Nisbet. Sinisalo went left. It's a guessing game of penalties, isn't it? But Liam Scales, brutal defending. Straight. Hits basically tries to clear the ball, but contact on the opposition player's calf, and then obviously VAR and David, and then penalty. Do anything to stop Celtic from winning this fucking league. 1-1, yeah, Craig. 1-1. Celtic need to show up and start getting themselves together. 34 people tuning in now on YouTube and Facebook. Tell us where you're tuning in from. I'm doing a watch along, trying to talk as much events in the game as I can. Surprised they didn't send them off. Nah, they weren't going to send them off. You know. But Aberdeen have been in the last 8 minutes or so. Araujo throws it up to Yang. McCown trying to win it back. Then Yang wins it back. Atate. Celtic have a throw in from about 30 yards out. Big throw, Araujo. Celtic fans are quite vocal. So you can come on the hoops. Goes to McGregor in his green and white boots. Back to Ben Hart. Back to Scales. Scales looking all over the shop. It looks like that could be actually a foul on Scales from the forward. Scales looks like he's in a bit of a tatters. Celtic playing on. Tierney's on the left, pushing up. Over to Taneki. Araujo in the middle of the pitch, pushing up. Over to Yang on the right-hand side, trying to cut in. Oh, hard luck, Yang. Trying to give it to Araujo. So, yeah, folks, 1-1. Great commentary. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. Cheers. Surprised you didn't send them off. Tell us where you're all tuning in from, folks. Get the comments in. Communicate there in the comments. Really appreciate it. So, the two goal scorers. Nisbet for that penalty, and then Tierney in the 4th minute. Can Celtic show, if they want to win this league, the formula of champions? Big Tam there's been no service to Big Tam so far. It's back to Atate. Atate to McGregor in our own half, going back to Scales. About 34 yards out. And goes to Atate. Atate trying to clear his lines. So it's a free kick. Nick Walsh gives a free kick to Celtic. Atate looks like he's fuming. He's not happy. Not happy the way he's been took down. Former captain and manager Neil Lennon's at the game in attendance tonight. Chewing the extra chewing gum. Sitting in them miserable stands up at Todry. Smell of sheep at the place. Salo to clear his lines. Oh, it was very, very Nick Walsh is hacking the bollocks here. Sinisalo, brutal distribution of the ball there. What's up? He's lazy defending. He looks like he's rattled, to be honest with you, Mark. How are you getting on, Mark? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Cheers from Mexico. How's it going, Thomas? How are you getting on over in Mexico? What a disgrace. Walsh couldn't wait to give that penalty. 100%. He couldn't wait to get the penalty. Typical. Well, Aberdeen on the pursuit here. On the edge of the box. They're in the Celtic box now. Scales clears it. The Tate clears it and then loses the ball. Look at Aberdeen have a bit of momentum here. They look like they're going to be the favourite to score the next goal if Celtic don't get together. Look very sloppy at the back. Scales looks like he's all over the shop. Ben Arthur looks more composed. I'm pushing up. Big Tam not doing enough work off the ball. Ball crossed up and it goes for a throw in for Celtic. Well, me. All good. Good to hear, Tom. Dane Murray sitting there after obviously picking up a toe injury there in the warm-up. Back to Arajo. Arajo back to Ben Arthur. Going back to Sinisalo. Can Celtic start making a bit of rhythm into their play? Sinisalo looking for options. Going long. Is he going to go up to the big check? The big check wins the ball. Yang trying to run onto it. And Aberdeen clear the lines. And it goes back to Ben Arthur. Leave them be. Leave them be. Doesn't matter. Doesn't to me, Plunge. The more the algorithm, the better. I can't really see much comments. I know it's crazy, isn't it, Andy? Crazy. Come on, ref. Big Tom wins a free kick, literally about 5 yards away from the halfway line in the opposition half. Nelson picks up a yellow card. Definitely a red. Not definitely a red. Definitely a yellow card. Nick Walsh is being officiated. He's been brutal tonight so far. 44 people tuning in across the two platforms. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please jump over to YouTube and subscribe. Currently, as it is at the moment, it's 1-1 between Aberdeen and Celtic. Nesbitt with a penalty into the right-hand side. Liam Scales giving away a stupid penalty. Foul on the Aberdeen forward. And then early enough in the game, Celtic scored on the 3rd minute thanks to Kieran Tierney. Two defenders are getting a lot of the ball. Celtic defenders are getting a lot of the ball, but not doing enough with it. Callum McGregor, good pass to McCown. McCown pushing up outside the box, the edge of the box. Callum McGregor trying to make something happen. Nah, clear the lines. Aberdeen on the pursuit on the right hand side. Taneki needs to start doing a bit more work. Scales back to Sinisalo. Ben Arthur trying to bring it up. Looking for options. Atate gone deep in the pocket, trying to collect the ball. Then it's gone to Callum McGregor. Trying to call out instructions. It's gone over to the right hand side to Julian Araujo, the Mexican. Over to Yang, the South Korean. Trying to make something happen by cutting in a little bit. Just very deep, Celtic. No fluidity to that play so far. Especially in the last 15 Last 15 minutes, looks like they just dropped down a couple of gears. Scales and Ben Arthur have mostly the possession in this game. Arthur's making a run. Is he trying to do a Virgil van Dijk run here? McGregor. Well, you're not pinging him, McGregor. Straight over to the left. That's a bit better. Of Tierney. Intercepted. Fucking brutal passing, honestly. Brutal passing in this game. Scales is looking shite, isn't he? Honestly. McGregor wins the ball. Taneki in the box. Opposition box. Takes a shot. Gone wide. Gone wide from the Swede. Not the Swede, the Tunisian, sorry. Don't know why maybe say the Swede. Oh, should be signed up from Sweden. Wasn't close enough, to be honest. Wasn't close enough. Tam is not pressing enough. Like, even at midfield, we should be pressing them. See when they go short, when they're doing these short kickouts. Shocking. Look at him out. Nielsen's getting so much possession. He's on Araho, wins the ball back. It's been a couple of times he's done it tonight. McKeown pushing up. Big Tam pushing up on the right hand side, crossing it in. Gets cleared out, headed out. Tierney trying to make something happen. He was. Nisbet keeps it in play for Aberdeen. Ben Arthur loses the ball. Honking decision by Ben Arthur. Liam Scales trying to make something happen. As in clearing the ball. Shocking. Stuart Armstrong giving Celtic a run here. Bad defending there from Arthur. On the tip of the half line. Liam Scales just looks like he's well off it. Come on, Celtic. Honestly, by looking at what I'm seeing right now, folks, I think, honestly, Aberdeen have a better chance of winning this game right now. They're more up for it than Celtic are. They're in the Celtic half, they're in the Celtic box, and it's a corner for Aberdeen. Arthur clears it out. 29 minutes in, and Aberdeen have another corner. It looks rattled. Honestly, they look rattled. So Aberdeen looking to obviously capitalise from this corner, maybe get a goal. Stuart Armstrong in the middle of the box. And it's up for a goal kick. Free kick for Celtic, actually. It's been a push in the back. Who's the push on? Let me see. Push on Araho. Celtic get out of jail there. Like, literally, come on, lads. Ball goes on the left-hand side. Big Tam. We'll be better off playing. Celtic get play on. McKeown pushing up. Counter-attack. Taraho on the edge of the box, right-hand side. Crossing it in. Straight to an Aberdeen defender. Cleared out. Go back to McGregor. Back over to Taraho on the right-hand side. To Yang. Back to McGregor. Celtic too slow in the play. Second thinking everything. While Aberdeen are parking the bus here. Aberdeen 9 players behind the ball in their half. And goes for the corner for Celtic. Very slow play from Celtic. 45 people tuning in, folks. Let us know what the crack is in the comments. This looks like another performance from the week. Who doesn't want to win anything? Rookie mistake by Arthur. 100% inexperience. Hasn't played enough senior football. Honestly, zero improvement again. These players are just substandard, unfortunately. Let us know when you're tuning in, folks. Whereabouts in the world? 32 minutes in. Celtic 1, Aberdeen 1. Nisbet with the equalizer. Tierney with the opening goal. And at the moment, the Czech Republic international hasn't had a chance in goal for Celtic. Cross from Brutal cross from McCown. Very surprised with that. Nielsen just clears his lines. Did about 10 yards with that cross. Two players in Celtic's half. Two Celtic players in their own half. Scales back to Ben Arthur. No one looking for it. McGregor picks it up in the deep pocket. Back to Scales. Over to Tierney. Tierney loses the ball. I think that should have been a free kick, and it's a free kick for Celtic. Tierney looks like he's in bits on the ground there. Is he calling for a stretcher? Is he? No. Or is he calling for the player to come up? Kelly from Fife. That should have been a yellow card. Absolutely bleeding brutal. Cameron all over the shop. He's playing well for Aberdeen, to be honest. Araujo pushing up to McCown. McCown trying to cut into the box. He is in the box. Trying to link up. And it's gone. And it's gone for a free kick to Aberdeen. I'll tell you one thing. This is a frustrating half to watch. It just looks like Yang and McCown and Big Tam just broken communication levels at times. You know? Over the Atlantic here. Big Scalesy is like a new Kevin Moore and doesn't listen. I know. Scales needs to get it together. Or we could be in for a long night here, folks. And the longer the game goes on, if Celtic are not creating chances, the more aggravated the fans will get. And this is the game where they can't afford to lose at all, especially with game in hand, trying to make some groundwork of actually getting some points back on the board. Tierney with the ball. Back to Scales. Back to Ben Arthur. Araujo passing over. Halfway line now we are. Back to Ben Arthur, 30 yards out. Back to Sinisalo. Very predictable football. Anyone can organise a team like that against Celtic. Oh, they'll just play at the back. Will he make changes at half time? Will he bring on James Forrest? Will he bring Oxlade-Chamberlain on? Will it be Maeda coming on instead of Big Tam? Because Big Tam is just, yeah, fair enough. He's won 3 free kicks, but he hasn't had a shot on target yet for Celtic. I think the likes of Nielsen and Cameron, they're battling now for Aberdeen. I have to say, McCown is trying to play well. He's trying to get in everything he is. And Aberdeen win a throw in. Luke McCown putting pressure on in the opposition's half. It's all Nelson. It's all Nelson. 52 people tuning in on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Just to watch along. Just trying to talk to you bits of the game here. We are now 35 minutes into the game. And Celtic again just can't get rid of them of playing this game. They were excellent in the first 16 minutes and then just dipped. Just completely dipped. And Aberdeen going deep. Well, not going deep. They're going right for it. Goalkeeper Mitroff, 30 yards out. Going to take the big hoof. So we've conceded 44 goals against Aberdeen, and Martin O'Neill's tender at Celtic in his 3 stints. They've only beaten us 3 times. Let's see what Mart's. If we are going to be blindly cleared the ball all the time, let's see. The Rebel, they will lose goals. Exactly. It's like they panic. As soon as they get the ball on the edge of the box, it's like they're second out on what to do. You clear the ball up, or you look for your defensive midfielder to take the ball off and make it look for him to utilise and go for left back, right back, go for someone there, you know. It's the Celtic defence. Put Murray on. He was good the weekend. He picked up oh, Jesus Christ. Aberdeen pressing there they were on Sinisalo's kick out. Murray got injured in the warm-up. Literally got injured in the warm-up. Pick up the pace, Kelly says. Come on, Celtic, bring the ball down. Ball over the top there. Celtic pushing up on the left-hand side. Taneki on the edge of the box. Crossing in. Oh, Yang. Couldn't do much about it. Aberdeen trying to clear the lines anyway. Arejo wins it. On the edge of the box here. Will McGregor take a chance with it? Not going to test the keeper from there. Tierney crossing it in. Goes to Yang and straight in the keeper's arms. Brutal. Absolutely brutal by Celtic. Good play by Celtic, but it's just no conviction. No conviction. Like, honestly, you feel like you're playing with no strikers here. Chimfara, I can't even. I just call him Big Tom. He's fucking shy. Honestly. Trying to walk it in, exactly. Can't do that. Test the keeper. No point. Celtic, Luke McCown on the edge of the box here. He's had to get in through. And go blocked there by the Aberdeen centre back. And Celtic on the left hand side here, the edge of the box. Taneki takes a shot, blocked again. Goes to McGregor on the edge of the box. Araho, the edge of the box. Atate. Now Yang loses it. And Scales has on the halfway line here. Aberdeen fans getting bit momentum, telling that team to push up. Sinisalo on the edge of his box. Well, outside the box. Don't know how he got 100 appearances, to be honest. That should have been a free kick there. Ben Arthur straight back to Sinisalo. Sinisalo taking ages trying to hoop the ball. Aberdeen win the ball in the air. Atate, and here we go. Tierney pushing up on the left-hand side. Over Sebastian Taneki. He's in the box now. Tierney. And straight to keeper. A bit of a deflection there. Bloody brutal so far. Injured in the warm-up, exactly. How are you getting on, Neil? Hope you're well. Tate loses his footing. And Aberdeen pressing up on the halfway line. Onto the right-hand side here. And will Ben Arthur win that battle? And he wins the battle, but it goes out for a throw-in for Aberdeen. Bit of hustling there. Looks like he's all out of the shop with Scales. Celtic literally playing with fire here on the edge of their own box. And then Aberdeen getting a bit of possession. And it's a free kick for Celtic. That'll take a bit of pressure off the Celts. Tierney calling. Is that hopefully that's not a bad injury for Tierney? Oh, he's standing right on his ankle. On his left ankle. Olasanya stand right on his ankle. Still on his ankle, sorry. He's on the yellow cards. Tierney down. So will this be an introduction of Marcelo Saracchi? The goal scorer Tierney in the early stages of the game. It was a little bit lovely assist from Scales to Tierney. I have to give it to Scales for that one. But when he went from hero to zero. I don't understand why we don't go two up front. We never go two up front. Bottle merchants at times, to be honest with you, Mart. Hope you're doing all right, Mart. Bear the game. Why should we go back to classic 4-4-2? Football's changed, to be honest with you. I know that you might not find that as an excuse, but it's changed, and a lot of teams don't go 4-4-2. Tierney's back up anyway. Not joking, this is the poorest Celtic team I've seen in 20 years. 100%. We just don't have enough ammo up front, to be honest. I'll bring my Ada on at half time. Get that check off. He's just pure. Like I said it when I was doing the video on him. towards the end of the transfer window. People were like, "Oh, don't be writing him off." Blah blah blah. You're unreal. You're self-entitled. The guy hasn't improved a lot at Borussia Mönchengladbach. He was good at obviously Sparta Prague, but he hasn't been decent in the last 3 years. McGregor trying to win the ball back. Good bit of battling by McGregor there. Celtic on the pursuit. McGregor has it. Nielsen blocks it as well. Two big blocks from Aberdeen, and then Aberdeen on the pursuit. And then Tierney with a great tackle, but Aberdeen on the pursuit. It's counter attack from Aberdeen. Scales. Oh, back to Ben after. Bit of a sting there in the game. Come on, Celtic. Aberdeen are wasteful. So are Celtic. Celtic being very wasteful in the game. Araujo's stepped down with pace. Yang back to Araujo. On the edge of the halfway line. Getting lively now. A little bit. Scales bringing it up. Through ball. Big Tam trying to make something happen here. And he didn't get the ball. Too slow he is. He's too fucking slow. Free kick to Aberdeen. I've been saying it for months. 100%. 4-4-2. Leggy Fells giving away his amateurish 100%. It just takes the sting out of the game, doesn't it? And that's what Aberdeen are kind of playing for. They're playing for the draw here. And maybe pushing for a win. Because at the moment, Celtic don't look like they want to win this. They can't even get rid of them with 5 passes together. Two minutes of added time, folks. I don't know if that's the Aberdeen fans booing or the Celtic fans booing. Surely find out soon. Aberdeen having a bit of possession here. Yes, they're getting the track, getting locked into their own half, but there's a true ball there from Nelson. And Tierney lets it go for a Celtic goal kick. So almost in the 45th minute here, folks. 41 people tuning in on the socials. Appreciate if you could subscribe over to the YouTube. I'm watching the game here on the phone and then obviously earbuds in. So just looking at the comments coming through. Sinisalo, come on. Another poor distribution ball from Sinisalo. To be honest with you, very surprised because his distribution's been all right for Celtic in the previous 2 games. It just, in this game, he's just been, there's no one collecting the ball that wants it. No Callum McGregor, no Atate wanted to collect the ball when he's onto it. And then when he goes to centre backs, they're afraid to push forward at times. Maybe you should go for two fronts. Craig Moore says, this is worse than the Aberdeen team I've ever seen. Celtic are struggling to beat teams that show how short we are. 100%, you're right. Look against Livingston. How bad were we against Livingston? Scraped it against Livy at home. How bad were we against Hibs? We were brutal against Rangers in the first half. We done well in Stuttgart. Is the evidence there that we can still win this league? Is it mathematically still there? But is the belief there? Is the hunger there? That's what I keep always questioning. McGregor pushing up now, 30 yards out. Over to Atate. Atate bringing off to let fly to Taneki. Taneki in the left-hand side of the box. A handball! Could be a handball. The referee not giving it. Nick Welch, typical. Not giving it. Was off his arm. Oh, that's a handball. That's a handball. Stop James McFadden, would you? Came off his arm and it's a handball, but no. It's being checked by VAR, folks. Nick Welch having a chat with his colleagues in the VAR lodge, as you want to call it. It's no penalty. Just a corner for Celtic. Surprise, surprise. Last attempt of the game, or the first half for Celtic. McCown's corner. Straight back to Araujo. 30 yards out. Going over to the left-hand side to Callum McGregor. McGregor crossing it over. Yang's header. Nowhere near it. Is it going to be another corner? No. Half time, folks. Half time. Hold on. Celtic won. Rangers, or not Rangers won. Aberdeen won. Hopefully, the weekend we'll be beating Rangers, but we're going to need to do a job here in Batodry, which is the most important thing. Brutal half. Brutal half. The first 15 minutes of the game, he looked pretty decent, to be honest. And then it just went to shit. And once, like, even the 2 minutes before the penalty for Aberdeen, we just looked like we were completely bullied off the ball at the back. And you can't be getting bullied off teams that haven't won a game in these 6 games. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Just let me lower this down so I can talk to you, so I can actually think when I'm talking instead of looking at Formula 1 ads. Celtic shouldn't be needing VAR with that shit we're playing. No, well, the sad thing is we haven't shown enough in the game. So let's look at the bench. Let's see that we can bring off the bench. Negrin is on the bench. Forrest is on the bench. Adamio is on the bench. Maeda is on the bench. So let's have a look. We'll have a look at the stats as well while we're here as well. 64% possession for Celtic, which doesn't feel like it. One big chance, and that was obviously the chance McGregor took, which the keeper saved comfortably. So 5th minute into the game, Liam Scales, a flick from the corner on to Tierney. Tierney scores. So far, this is the ratings, and I think that's completely well off it. There's no way Liam Scales is having a 7.1 rating at the moment in this game. Benjamin Arthur, I would probably say 6.8. McGregor, probably a 6.8. I think McKellen's playing better than McGregor. Atate, I would say probably pushing a 6.6. Taneki, he hasn't done a lot. You know, a lot of them haven't really showed up, bar Raho and Tierney, really, in the game. So let's see how that goes. This is the bench as well. Ross Doolan's on the bench. Donovan, Sarachi, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Negrin, Adamu, Maeda, Forrest. So that's our bench there. Obviously, last minute we had to make a change in regards to the defense of bringing Benjamin Arthur in because Murray got injured in the warm-up. So maybe we might see something more direct. Maybe putting Sarachi on, Oxlade-Chamberlain on, Negrin on. Like, there's players there that could make a difference. But I'm not really convinced with the likes of Adamu, to be honest with you. So 64% possession for 64% possession for Celtic so far. If we draw this, Rangers will still be ahead. We need to win this game because the way we're playing, it just isn't good enough. Like, Aberdeen will take their chances. They know that back four, the centre backs are all over the shop. So I'm just going to exit out of this here. McGregor's legs are gone. I've been saying it a long time. McGregor's legs are gone and people still pick up for him. Like, he's a phenomenal captain, but his legs are gone. I've been saying it a long time. And yes, he could hit one, and yes, he has the attributes of a captain, but it's the legs. You know, he's not a box-to-box midfielder. Simple as it is. Adamio and Negrin. Sean says on Facebook, we need to up our games. See what Martin changes for the second half. I'd whip Big Tam off. He's being brutal. Absolutely brutal. He's being Big Tam. Get him off. McGregor needs a year out chilling in Jamaica. He's just burned out. Too much football. Even I know he retired from Scotland and stuff. Sorin says that was a penalty when he pulled it after the touch. When was this for Scales? Was it? Without Maeda, we have no press. We've just been absolutely brutal, honestly. Hopefully, we could see better reaction from South in the second half. The first 15 minutes of the second half will be vital. See if you come out pressing. Yeah, we are correct. Green go. Green for go. We were bang average. If we can't beat Aberdeen, who's lost to everyone, then we don't deserve to win the league. 100% agree with you. If we don't beat Aberdeen and we draw at Aberdeen, the league is done. The league is done. And see this all is keep the faith bullshit. If we can't beat Aberdeen, who haven't won in 6 games, folks, what does that tell you about Celtic Football Club, about the squad? Are they actually title contenders? You know? Fucking like to see Motherwell win the league more than Celtic at this rate. How the way we're fucking playing. Same shit, first half of Sunday. McGregor should be dropped. McGregor's just, like, there's times in the game where you actually could have took a shot on from outside the box. I know Aberdeen are playing nearly 10 players at the back at times, but, like, test the keeper. You know, taking chance on. And then instead of trying to drag the ball in the back of the net, they're getting into the box and then they're trying to take shots on and then they're getting blocked. And then when they're trying to deliver the ball in, there's no one there. As people said in the comments, 4-4-2 would probably be more ideal because at least you'll have someone doing the nitty-gritty work and we have a chance actually putting the ball in the back of the net. Definitely shy. Aberdeen will overtake, or Motherwell will overtake us. We'll see what will happen. So 55 people are tuning in. There is 41 on YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in and watching the watch along, my folks. Really appreciate it. Numbers are pretty good. All I can ask is if you could subscribe to the channel free of charge. It'd be really appreciated. Keep the faith. Lot you can hear up here. Can't wait till next season's over. If we weren't Celtic fans, you wouldn't cross the road to watch this show. And see, I watch through everything, you know. But this, like, you need to show a bit of mentality. I just think half the players are checked out. Like, losing 7 games this season, and then you're drawing 1-1 to a team. No, I didn't see the replay of the last penalty shoot. Is it the handball one from the Aberdeen player? Was it that one? It should have been a penalty for us, to be honest. And James, my fan, like, oh, his arms down and all that. It doesn't matter. Contact on the arm of the ball should have been. He's literally on his arm there. On his arm there. But look, there's no point in saying we should have and we would have. But the fact is, the score is what it is. It's 1-1. Like, a lot of fans wanted us to win 3 or 4-0 tonight, but it could change in the second half. But fingers crossed. What's your final prediction, folks? 42 years tuning in. Celtic 2-1. Celtic 3-1. Celtic 3-2. I know, it's just brutal, isn't it? Sorry. That's Nick Walsh for you. Nick Walsh just doesn't want to give Celtic anything, you know. Won't be surprised at sending off in this game for Celtic. Hopefully there's not. Just hoping Scales can get his finger out as well because he was brutal in that half. Absolutely brutal. Really can't wait. We really can't wait being a second half team or last minute goals. And honestly, this team are not good enough to win the league. I'm just saying, but I hate saying, but it's a fact. You're right. You're right. It's just like you can't keep banana skinning games at times and turning up in one half of football. You need to turn up at both halves and show you're dominant and show why you've been champions. It's fucking brutal. It really is. You know when you're bad when every game, when people are going on about the refs and the penalties, this fault is on the board. 100%. Selling our forwards and buying statues. Look at the statues, like iconic, but like the Tommy Gemmell statue. But I agree with you. The board, it is the board's fault. Like 75%, it was the board's fault. Down to poor recruitment, down to bad scouting. lack of ambition. I've discussed this so many times on the channel how the board are being incapable of doing their jobs, but yet they're quick enough to increase their salaries every single season. Like losing, not getting into the Champions League, just shows how bad of a mess Celtic are in. And then, yeah, we got into the playoff, the Europa League, but just the standard has just declined so much with Celtic. I'm just gonna jump. I'm just gonna put this on pause for a minute, folks. I just need to get a chair. There I am. I'm back, folks. Just had to get a charger there. Don't want to be letting my phone go dead when I'm on this. So get that on the old charger. And imagine Rangers will have a meltdown the other day when they drew to us. Imagine could be the situation tonight if we draw to Aberdeen. We'll be having fucking meltdowns. And I hope we get a goal. Hope it's not a last minute fucking goal. I'll just have to get rid of that. So I don't know why I have this on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds, folks. Get that big mush head back on the screen. Come on, the Celts. Come on, the Celts. Let's get this fucking goal in the second half. Let's get 2. Let's rattle Aberdeen. Sullen of the Lambs. The big boy Arthur looks good. Yeah, he just looks very uncomfortable with Scales because Scales is all over the shop. Serious question. Can anyone remember the last time we won a game in the first half? The Celtic side would never make the bench. Tommy Burns or Martin O'Neill's side. How bad is the squad? It's bad. If a scale 1 to 10, how bad the squad is, I would say about an 8. About an 8. And it's just, as I said, is it just fluke that we're still in this because of Hearts losing a couple of games? Is it just fluke that we're still in this title race? Our Rangers drop points as well. Let me know in the comments. Let me know how straight. You know, people don't like the truth. Don't think the big guy up front has it. He's too slow. Exactly. You're right, Liz. 100%. Liz Aguirre. I agree with you. He's just Liam McCarthy's team would pump them. Fact. Jesus. What about Liam Brady's team, eh? John Barnes' team would beat them. Oh, big happy birthday to King Kenny Dalglish. King Kenny's birthday today as well. Correct, Joe said green for go. How are we getting on green for go? 1969. Bar the game, you're okay. Give us a yeah if you are. I just don't want to be coming on. I just don't want to be coming on after this game saying we should have had a penalty. We should have had this. The fact is, we just haven't. We haven't been good enough. We haven't been good enough in the final third. Like getting a lot of ball in the final third, but not doing much with it. It's not good enough, folks, for Celtic Football Club. Like we are below average this season, really are. So hopefully this will probably be the biggest 45 minutes in Celtic's history. Celtic really need to win this game. If Celtic don't win this game, I'm going to come on and I'm going to say it till the end of the season. And I'm sick of people saying, "Oh, things can change. Things can change. Results could go this way, that way." If we don't win this tonight, we are not good enough to win the league. Simple as. Simple as. I don't see it. No changes yet. I know. Where's the likes? Where is the likes? Why is people not giving me likes on the podcast? I think people are afraid to use their thumbs. Do you think people don't want to give the algorithm a bit of a push? It doesn't cost you folks to like the video. It doesn't cost you a penny to like a video. Give us a like on the video, folks. So the second half's about to resume here at Batodry. Celtic 1, Aberdeen 1. Aberdeen have no manager, by the way. It just shows how fucking of a mess they're in. And they're still giving Celtic a run for their money. And I think they'll have the confidence. They'll be like, you know what? Celtic are look like they're going to be under pressure. The more the time goes by, the fans are going to get on their backs. Sean Maloney giving instructions to Luke McCown here. Will Martin O'Neill make changes in the first 15 minutes of the second half? We shall see. We shall see. Right. Let's get the banner up for the second half. Two seconds, folks. Yeah, Tierney scored in back-to-back the games, yeah. It's fucking bad when your defenders are scoring and your midfielders are scoring for you. Your strikers can't cut the sauce. That's how bad it's been. 51 people tuning in, folks. 41 over on YouTube. There is 10 over on Facebook. Hello to my Facebook folk. Come on. Celtic on the back foot at the moment. Aberdeen on possession. Will Aberdeen have the momentum to make it 2-1, or will Celtic make it 2-1? Early enough in the second half. Time will tell. Aberdeen on the left-hand side of the flank here. Where's our row? In. Benjamin Arthur clears it. Push. There's been pulling on Big Tam. Ref doesn't give anything. Advantage for Aberdeen. Another cross from Aberdeen into the box. Attack. They trying to clear his lines. Still in the midst of the box. High foot from Aberdeen, but Celtic or Aberdeen play on. Aberdeen on the possession. Left on the right hand side. On the edge of the box now. Trying to cross it in. Cross in. And it's cleared by Yang. But back to Aberdeen. Back to the defensive midfielder. Down the left hand side. The home side building momentum. On the edge of the box. Celtic trying to close down. Atate. Big Tam. Doesn't have the pace. Turns like an 18-wheeler. Cross in. Oh, that's a great save by Sinisalo. Great header by Nisbet. What a save, the Finn. What an absolute cracking ball in by Aberdeen. Cracking header. And what a save by our Finn. What a lovely header. And a cracking save by Sinisalo. Great connection by Nisbet. Sinisalo over the bar. Fantastic save. Fantastic. Now, can Celtic get their finger out? What's your prediction for the second half? I would say 3-2 Celtic. It's gone Whites. So the indications are there already, folks. The tremors are already kicking in. Can Aberdeen get a second goal here? Celtic looking too deep. All this bollocks from the back going short isn't going to work for Celtic tonight. It didn't work at Ibrox, did it for us? No. Go direct. Stuart Armstrong pushing up against his former club. He's on the edge of the box. Go to the left-hand side. Going to cross it in. Benjamin Arthur is it. Taneki take it. Yang. No, sorry, Yang. And it's a free kick for Celtic. Nick Walsh gives a free kick. What a save by Sinisalo, by the way. That was just dipping in. Great save. Oh, you wouldn't get that off cash by Schmeichel. So Tierney bringing it out. It's about 10 yards away from the halfway line. Going back to scales. Surprise, surprise. Further head football. Benji Arthur. Over to Yang. Yang trying to bring it more central. Callum McGregor. Lovely ball to Tierney. Now when it's Celtic are in the opposition half. Taneki going on the left-hand flank. Nice ball by Taneki over to Atate. Atate, 20 yards out. Arajo on the edge of the right-hand side of the box. The opposition box. Back to McGregor. Atate trying to make something happen. Atate gives it the big... Oh, get him fucking off. He's shy. He is absolutely fucking shy. He's brutal. How can people pick up for him? He's a lanky string of piss. He really is. He's shy. Fucking brutal. Get Tam off. He's shy. Yang and Tom has to come off. Moyeda and Negrin on now. Fucking brutal. Sorry, excuse me, languages, folks, but he is shy. He's been absolutely brutal in this game. Celtic have momentum. Tierney pushing up on the left-hand side. Let's go straight to Aberdeen. Now Aberdeen have the momentum. Trying to do a bit of counter-attack. Scales getting bullied off the ball. And it goes for an Aberdeen throw-in. 38 yards out. Nearly 50 minutes into the game. Aberdeen won. Celtic won. Let us know if you've joined the podcast so far, the audio. Martin O'Neill should be looking at this saying, my God, this guy is bleeding brutal. He is absolutely shy. He's not doing enough. He's not tracking. He doesn't have the pace. He's not linking up with players. The balls are getting crossed into him, regardless what service. He's not around. He is not good enough. Simple as. Big Tom isn't at the level. Can Celtic score here? On the edge of the box. With Tierney take one on. Tierney actually tries one on. It's a corner for Celtic. Come on, Celtic. Tierney's on a goal bonus. Looks like it. Has more goals this season than Big Tom. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. El Tierney. McCown taking the corner. Hopefully he actually gets it past the first player. Come on, McCown. Get a good, decent delivery in. Nice delivery. Oh. Scales. Header went wide. Just past the post. Unlucky there, Scales. Well, the ball just bounced now. It was off. He looks like he's injured, doesn't he? Maybe a change. Sriracha might come on. Tierney looks up for it, though. He does look like he's up for it. Celtic fans screaming, come on the hoops in the stands. So, folks, if you can like the video, it'd be really appreciated over on YouTube. More likes, it helps the algorithm. Big Tom looking frustrated. I think Martin O'Neill has to think about making a change here. Big time. Will he bring Adamu on? Will he bring Moyeda on? Aberdeen pushing up. Oof. Sinisalo does have to collect the ball in his own box. Alessandro putting pressure on Scales as he was a few minutes ago. Callum McGregor trying to make something happen. Deep in his own box. Well, deep in his own half. Araujo. Will Negrin come on and score his 19 goals this season? Knock off this comment, sorry. Yang plays 100 game for Celtic and he just looks like he's all over the shop tonight. Is pressure getting to Yang? This Aberdeen, clear ball, true ball. They're on the pursuit on the left-hand side of the box. No one there for Aberdeen. Celtic get out of jail. I was offside. It was offside. Not as bad as the Celtic team, we will see. This team are absolutely dross. We'll see what happens with this game. Sinisalo telling his centre-backs to press up so they stop being deep. I swear if Celtic are bleeding playing the Champions League over in the new camp trying to hold off for a draw. $38 people tuning in on YouTube. Really appreciate it, folks. I think Sriracha will be on soon. Hope so. Probably Sriracha will come on, Maeda will come on, Negrin will come on. Scared trying to take the ball down as he does. McGregor. It's gone to Araujo. Will Araujo make a run? Goes back to McGregor. Celtic pushing into the box position. Well, the opposition half, sorry. Taneki hasn't done well in this game. Looks like better as a super sub. Tierney back to Taneki. 25 yards out. More close to the sideline than anything else. Going off to the right flank now to Yang. Yang's touch is being brutal tonight. Too slow. And just remember, folks, Motherwell do play on Saturday, their game in hand. Throw in for Aberdeen. It's just fucking shocking. Like, your left back's your biggest goal threat in the game. Like, how does fans justify that we can win a league when we can't even, our strikers can't even score? It's beyond me. It's beyond me that people can think. Is it just a case that we're stubborn shits and we think, oh, we're Celtic, could be deserved to win a league or something? Folks, we don't have a folks, we don't have a firepower. Big Tom is shy. Can't run more than 10 yards. Honestly, we have to accept the team's full of bang average players. What's the odds of a last minute winner? It just depends on who's going to score it. Probably will score last minute and be like, whew, we got out of jail. I won't be happy with it because I just think it's been very, very deplorable, this performance so far. Isn't at the level. When is it actually ever at the level? They can go to Ibrox and come back from being 2-0 down and you can't even you're playing against a team that's 8 in the league that haven't won in 6 games and you can't even get a bit of possession against them for more than 5 minutes. What does that say? The evidence is there, folks. Scales, oh my God. Sinisala gives it to Scales and Scales doesn't even let her just go past them. Sleeping bag. Come on, why are you giving it back to the keeper all the time? Big Tam. Good header by Taneki. Went to Yang. Big Tam won the header. Went to Yang and then Taneki couldn't capitalise on it in the box. It's the only decent thing Big Tam's done the whole game. Still whip him off. He's bleeding brutal. Celtic had the possession. Goes over the right hand side to Harajo. Making yards. 30 yards out. The opposition's box. And then Aberdeen collect it. Olasanya pushing up. Liam Scales getting there. Great tackle by Liam Scales on Olasanya, but Olasanya collected it. Benjamin Egren's about to come on. Armstrong pushing up on the edge of the box. Oh, Aberdeen nearly scored. Just went past the post. Left-hand side of the post. Much better football by Aberdeen. Jack Mill. Daisy Maeda and Benjamin Egren's coming on. I think Adamio might be coming on as well. Bit of activity on the bench there. Luke McCown's going to be replaced by Benji Negrin. And big Tom's getting replaced by Maeda. Celtic on the counter attack there on the edge of the box. Crosses in. Aberdeen. Clears the lines. Tierney pushing up. Taneki on the edge, left-hand side of the box. Passing it over. And McGregor just about scrambles to win the ball back. Tierney crosses in. Ah! It's going to be a corner. Big Tam with a header. Deflects for the corner. A little bit better from Celtic. But Big Tam should be getting whipped off anyway. Good cross by Tierney. Malloy's all over him. I think Tierney's staying on, which is good. I know he's struggling, but bring Sriracha on soon. Will McKeown deliver the right ball for the second goal for Celtic tonight? The magic ball crosses it in, and that's the second time in the game. Luke McKeown, Corona doesn't even get past Nielsen. It's not good enough. Atate's pushing up, 25 yards out, through ball. Atate trying to make something happen. Nothing comes from it. Oh, Jesus Christ, Aberdeen. Scales needs to get himself together. Done well there, Scales, to win the ball back in his own half. Araujo's very deep. Back to McGregor. McGregor trying to bring it up. Goes over to Tierney in the left-hand flank. Then to Taneki. Back to Tierney. Back to Liam Scales. Liam Scales thinking what he's going to do. Is he going to go back to his defender? Fellow defender. Through ball by Scales to Taneki. And it's a free kick to Aberdeen. Oh, this is brutal. Half an hour left, folks, in this game. If Celtic to draw this game, they're out of the title race, basically. You need to win this. You need to win every single game to have a chance of trying winning this league. So Celtic about to make two. Negrin's coming on for Luke McKeown. And Days of My Age is coming on for Big Tom, the Czech. Come on, Maeda. Days of My Age is 200 game for Celtic. Will Negrin add another goal? What a fucking horrible watch so far. This is the joys of doing these these lives. I appreciate you all tuning in, by the way. I agree with you, Alistair. It's just, they're not at the level. Like, you're just not at the level tonight. Barfest again. Watching Paint Dry. Spent our entertainment in the library. I think we'll see a bit more action now. Hopefully, String. Fingers crossed. Aberdeen make a couple of changes as well. Mitroff, big ball up, goes straight to Sinisalo. Knife edge stuff. Shouldn't be like this. Like, imagine we do win this league and we actually fluke it. And that's the best term. It's a fluke. Because how bad are we? Like, don't have the firepower up front. Have players checked out. Too many mistakes at the back. Changes the manager like fucking wet weekends. Get Martin O'Neill on. Get Sean Maloney on. Sean Maloney will do a job. And Fozzie. Like, it's that bad of a game where all you see is Sinisalo kicking it, Scales kicking it, and Arthur. That's all you see for the whole bleeding game. McGregor coming deep, straight back to his keeper. I think he'll make a change. I think he'll bring Sriracha on for Tierney. Oh my God. What the hell, Celtic? Atate comes deep in the ball and gets hooked off the ball and just about recovers from getting the ball literally back to goal. Shocking. Sinisalo again with the ball. Oh my God. Look at this. Like, what are you trying to do? He's trying to go short and then hit them in the pockets and bring it up. And then Aberdeen are Wells wide to it. They just press with three men all the time. It's predictable. Why do you keep doing it? They're gonna concede from that. Like they conceded at Motherwell from it. Like, these teams are going to rehearse looking, even though Aberdeen have been bad, but fucking easy to just put pressure on players. We don't have composed centre backs. Jamesy Forrest is coming on. Sriracha's coming on as well. Yang's off for Forrest, thank God. And Tierney's off. Tierney's done well. Tierney's probably the best player for Celtic tonight. Sriracha's coming on. The Uruguayan. Yang and his 100th game for Celtic. 570th game for James Forrest. The legend himself. Remember the good days we used to score? It used to be fun, the good days. So this is what happens. You can't always expect them good days to always be around. Sadly to say, some teams just go through these spells in their career or spells in their history where, you know, they go dominant for so long and then it's like it fizzles out and it's just trying to get back to that level. Back to Scales. 25 yards out from his own goal to the captain, Callum McGregor. Goes to the right-hand side, just on the edge of the halfway line now where Rajo's pushing up. Goes to James Forrest. 20 yards from goal. I would say about 25 yards, sorry. Scales in the opposition's half. To Sriracha. Over the left-hand side to Taneki. Taneki over the left flank. Negrin's on it. Wasn't a good pass from Negrin. Went straight to an Aberdeen player. Arthur done really well there to break up that play. We look like Partick Thistle. Partick Thistle play better than Celtic. What are you talking about? Come on, Celtic. I just feel sorry for fans that trek all the way to these games and fucking waste money watching this shite at times. I was saying this in the podcast before. I wouldn't be surprised. See the likes of championship teams. They'd come to Celtic Park and feel fearless. Because Celtic Park's not boxes anymore. Arajo take it on. James Forrest crossing it. Yes! Yes! Benjamin Egrin! 2-1 Celtic. He opened his account against Aberdeen. He's at the scoring against Aberdeen again. What a ball by Atate, by the way. 2-1 Celtic. James Forrest. Oh, may not. It might be reviewed, folks. Maybe reviewed. Lovely ball by Atate over to Arajo. Then Arajo to Jamesy. Lovely ball over, and then Negrin finishing in. Will it count? Will it not count? Let's see. Maeda's ahead of it, but he's not interfering with it. He's not interfering with it. Could be a yard off. This could be crucial. 67 minutes in. With Benji Negrin's goal stand. As VAR are reviewing it. Nick Welch is telling people to relax. It looks like it's onside in that angle when Forrest is crossing it. The first angle, it didn't look like it was on. I'm not looking at the comments for the time being. Martin O'Neill up on his toes. What's going to happen? It's a goal. It counts. Jesus Christ. My poor heart. Jesus. It's onside. From that angle, it's definitely onside. The first angle didn't look like it was onside, but it's definitely onside. Benjamin Egrin with his 19 goal of the game, folks. Or 19 goal of the season, not the game. Jesus, imagine it was the game. A sheepscope. 20 minutes left. That should have been a foul on Araujo. 63% Celtic in this game possession. I'm bleeding rattled here, honestly. Can't even think. Talk straight. Talk right. Thank fuck is the stance. Let's finish this. No more messing about. We need another goal because I'll tell you one thing. They'll start building momentum, Aberdeen, if we start getting too comfortable. Playing this tippy-tappy stuff at the back. Sovereign was right. Benjamin Egrin to come on and score. Scales in the opposition's half now. Callum McGregor flying wide to Araujo, to James Forrest, the veteran, with an assist tonight. The academy boys like Tierney and Forrest playing a part in this title race for Celtic. Celtic still in the title race, skin on their teeth. And Aberdeen, 4 players at the back there. Let's keep this going. We never stop mentality. I don't know if we have the individuals that will never stop mentality. I know we've scored late goals this season, but time will tell. Time will tell. Sometimes you have to do the nitty-gritty work to just get out, especially these games in hand. They're never always guaranteed points. That was tight. That was tight, wasn't it? String says, come on, boys, let's get another one to take the pressure off 100%. Come on, Moyeda! Oh, my Jesus, days of Moyeda. Was that for the corner flag? Holy Jesus. 1-on-1, and he scuffs it. Don't get me wrong, the press was good, but the Aberdeen player lost his footing. That's a very poor effort from Days of Moyeda. He's just as calm as a shot. What the hell, Days of Moyeda? Brutal. Hopefully he can score in the next chance he gets. Let's win this goal kick, Celtic. Jesus. Liam Scales tries to head the ball and it goes back to Benji Arthur. Benjamin, Maeda's left the building. Maeda's mindset hasn't been in it for ages. It's like him and Atati have been so inconsistent this season. Atati has 6 goals this season for Celtic. Margaret Kelly Gray says that this guy, honestly, the guy needs to go. 100%, Margaret. I agree with you. He's just not in it. We need another goal because our look 2-1's shocking. Exactly. I agree with you. We need to get another goal. 73 minutes into the game. Celtic 2. Aberdeen 1. The goal scorer for Aberdeen was Nisbet. The goal scorers for Celtic were Tierney and super stub Negrin. 51 people tuning in across the platforms. We've got 8 on Facebook. We can get 8 people over from Facebook, like Margaret Kelly Gray. Get her over. Get over to YouTube. Subscribe. Subscribe, Margaret. BLH. Anyone over from Facebook, get over. Celtic on the edge of the box here. The opposition box. Sarachi crossing it in. And it goes for the corner for Celtic. Wasn't any power behind that cross, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. And if they're over on YouTube, hit the like button, folks. Hit that like button. Negrin going to take the corner for Celtic. Will Liam Scales score here and redeem himself after giving away a penalty on the 16th minute in the game? Give your boy some thumbs up. Better chance of winning the bleeding lotto. Happen to sleeping bags in these comments. The sleepers wake up. It's back to Atate. Over to Srirachi on the left. Negrin on the left here, trying to make something happen. Negrin trying to bring it over. Back to Callum McGregor, 25 yards out. Over to Srirachi. Back to Negrin. Taneki, look like there's no sting in it. Arajo. Benji Arthur. Still in the opposition half, but now we're on the halfway line. Scales gives it over to Tate. Much better play by Celtic. Oh, unfortunate with the true ball there, Negrin. Arajo going to take one on. No, power. Blocked. Is Tate going to go for it again? Taneki trying to go for one. No, closed down by the Aberdeen players over the left hand side. Srirachi trying to make something happen here. McGregor takes one on. Blocked. Arajo, the Forest. Forest loses it. And Forest gives away a free kick. 75 minutes in, folks. Celtic 2, Aberdeen 1. James Forrest, the veteran, gets booked. The legend himself. Comment on Facebook. Tate turns up when he decides to, but says the day on Sunday gets paid enough to turn up every week. Exactly. I agree with you. Celtic jerseys don't string to inferior players. And it goes back to Arthur. Back to Sinisalo. Clears these lines. Right into the midfield. And no one there. Aberdeen win it. And it's going long. And back to Sinisalo again. Aberdeen about to change. Bring on 2 subs. This is horrific by Celtic. Absolutely horrific. Celtic just like milking it. Slowing down the sting of the play. Not good enough. Celtic should be pushing for the third goal. We could have had a third goal. Days in Maeda shoots it completely wide. More so near the corner flag than anything else. Arajo on the right hand side. Tip of the halfway line. Back to Benji Arthur. Back to the Finn, Sinisalo. Outside his box. Celtic gone deep again. Bomb scare football. Going deep. Celtic, if Celtic will concede, if they keep doing this type of possession football at the back. And mark me words, they will concede if they keep it going. Because Aberdeen are starting to press. Celtic don't win that goal kick, Joel. Goes to Taneki. Taneki's been poor in the second half. Not enough conviction out of him. That was a bit better from Taneki, actually. Oh, true ball to Maeda. True ball. And he loses his feet. Holy Jesus. Days in Maeda. What is going on with you? Like, what is wrong with Maeda? Back to Benjamin Arthur on the halfway line. Over on the right-hand side. Over to Julian Arajo. And Arajo to no one. Tate tries to win the ball back. It is going to be squeaky bum time. If we draw this, the title is over. I agree. As I said this already, I'm not gonna sugarcoat fucking bullshit. If we draw this game, kiss the title goodbye. Because if you can't beat Aberdeen, who are 8 in the league, of having won in 6 games, what does that say? Does that give you the evidence you should be going to win a title? Srirachi has the ball on the edge of the opposition box. Srirachi off to Arajo. Goes to Forrest on the right hand side. Nice ball by Forrest, but nothing happens from Tate. Sloppy outside the Aberdeen box. And it's a free kick. Aberdeen. Nick Walsh. Couple of changes now for Aberdeen. Bleeding brutal, honestly. Fucking fluke in this game. Fluke in this game. Anyone agree with me? Maeda's finished at this club. Totally checked out. 100%. Just doesn't have it. I told you already, folks. His Japanese, his chances for the World Cup place is at a jeopardy. The way he's playing, he's so bad. Nail biting time, folks. Sorry for the folks in the is watching the HC, watching people biting nails. I'm sorry. And it's a goal kick for Celtic. Almost 80 minutes. How much time there will be? Probably with the VAR review and stuff like that, we're probably looking at about 3 minutes at a time. Will Austin Trust be brought back into the squad for the Scotch Cup game on Sunday? But let's not talk about Sunday just right now. Let's focus on getting the job done here up in the northeast of Scotland. Come on, the Celtic. It's Tate pushing up that way line up to over across to Araujo. James Forrest collecting the ball. Back to Atate. James Forrest collecting the ball again. Over to McGregor. On the edge of the halfway line. Liam Scales going over to the left-hand side to Taneki. Taneki can't get the ball through. And Aberdeen pressing. And Scales collects it back. Back to McGregor. Celtic side look like they're playing with Bambi and Ice here at this rate. Sorachi bringing up more direct. Goes over to Taneki. Nice ball by Taneki. And good collection by Aberdeen in the box. Araujo pushing up on the right-hand side of the box. And it's a throw-in for Celtic. Rio Tate wins a throw-in. Bleeding chest is killing me. Swear to God. Watching this. 55 people tuning in, folks. Please subscribe to the channel. Don't be a wally. There's nothing worse when someone comes onto our podcast and doesn't subscribe, but to give all the comments, they give it a talk. Actions speak louder than words. Don't care if you're an Aberdeen fan. Don't care if you're a Sefco fan. I don't care if you're a Motherwell fan. Subscribe to the channel and be a fucking legend. So Aberdeen trying to make something happen here. And Celtic collect the ball. Liam Scales goes in for the duel. And then Dazen is legend. Dazen is being absolutely bomb scare material tonight. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't short-live in my age as memories for Celtic. Unbelievable derby memories and vital goals, but this season he's well off it. Like, it's mad to think he was the player of the year last year with 31 goals for Celtic. It's fucking brutal this season. How many goals has actually made a half this season? Let's have a look. Well, I'm here. 82 minutes in. So Dazen Maeda has 7 goals in the league this season, 5 assists. His average rating is 7.13. Just has not been great at all. This season, in all competitions, he has 8 goals. So let's just pull this up for you and show you. Like, I just hate when fans don't call out players when they play bad, like when they're underperforming in the season. Call it out. So there you go on the right-hand side, 41 games, 8 assists, 8 goals. Compared to last year, you got 33 goals actually in all competitions. Just well below standard. And to be honest with you, I would correct that rating. I would say that's an 8.4 probably with 33 goals. But we'll look at this right now. Mitchell Frame played for Celtic. He actually made his debut for Celtic, didn't he? Against Feyenoord, Mitchell Frame, was it? As it stands, Celtic will go second place in the league by a point ahead of Rangers as it stands. Still 6 minutes to go at a time. We have 64% possession, 3 big chances, scuffed 2 chances, 17 goals on total shots. A lot of them have been blocked. You know. Celtic looking to make another change here. Kobe Donovan coming on. Just found this. How's it going? You're certainly welcome. You're doing a grand job, fella. Do you cover all Celtic games? I don't really cover as if I get a chance, I will. Celtic cruises. I'll cover as much games as I can. If it's midweek game, I'll cover it. I won't be covering the game the weekend. Actually, I'm actually away the weekend. Good. So I'll just have to watch it on my phone. I won't be able to do a live stream for it. But the weekend after, I'll be able to. On the weekend after, actually have a confirmation. So I don't think I'll be watching covering the game as well. We're missing the next 2 games live. This has been a worst season in years, and we can only blame our piss poor boards. I know. Maeda has been dropped off so much, it's embarrassing. Exactly. You look at the stats I just pulled up, it's just shocking. I hope you subscribe to the channel there, Celtic Crews. Aberdeen on the break here. True ball, good interception by Ben Arthur. And they're on the left-hand side here, Aberdeen. The Dons are pushing up. Kiskinen crossing it. Crucial header by Scales. Will Celtic clear the lines or Raho clear it? And Aberdeen have the ascendancy here. They're pushing up 85 minutes into the game. Will the Dons score an equalizer or will Celtic hold on? Mitchell Frame against his former club. Keskinen. That was good clearing by Arthur. Squeaky bum times for Celtic fans that are watching this game. Celtic fans are hoping for a big result, a big 3 points in this game in hand. Wouldn't say a big performance because it's been very underwhelming for the champions of Scotland. Araho trying to clear his lines here. And that goes for a goal kick. 86 minutes in. Aberdeen 1, Celtic 2. Live on Sky Sports. That was a brilliant header by Liam Scales. I know it didn't leave the box, but it was a good interception. Araho's coming off for Colby Donovan, a Celtic Academy player who has had some decent performances this season. Most notable performance that stick out for me. Donovan was brilliant against Red Star Belgrade away in the Europa League. Alistair Johnson injured at the moment, coming back. Hopefully he will be back by the end of the month, post-split. We could have Ali Johnston back for the last run in of the last 5 games of the season. Maybe alongside Callum Osmond, the boy that's born in Jersey that can play for Wales. Mitrov kicks it, goes straight to an Aberdeen midfielder. Armstrong stumbled. Ben Arthur tries to clear it up. Oh, we definitely miss Kyogo, 100%. Good pressing by Sirachi. Out for a throw into Aberdeen. Come on, Celtic, hang in there. Let's get this game won. It's all about the points on the board, folks. There'll be 5 minutes at a time, folks. Donovan up the Forest. 2 academy players have came through the ranks. Free kick to Celtic. Foul on Donovan. Nesbitt. I would have took Nesbitt about 4 or 5 years ago. Thought he was decent for Hibs back in the day. Him and Boyle. Some amount of coursing here in the background. Ben Arthur, would he do a big kick? Big kick up. Aberdeen trying to clear the lines here. Ben Arthur. Atate pulling out a player. Free kick in the halfway line. Yellow card for Rio Atate. Reckless defending there. Pulling the arm off him. What was he thinking? 61 people tuning in. Good to see you all in, folks, wherever you're from. 54 over on YouTube. Please subscribe. If I come off this YouTube tonight and not one new person has subscribed, I'll be hunting you. I'll be coming for you. You'll be a snake in the grass, I swear. 53 is not one new subscriber. I'll be raging. Negrin doing well there. A ball over to connect to Neki outside the box. Good. Srirachi. Ah, 2 more on Srirachi. Should have went for it. 50 people tuning in on YouTube. Good numbers, folks. 5 on Facebook. That's all right. You know. Celtic trying to build momentum on the halfway line here. Going into the 90th minute with 5 minutes. Days in Maeda. True ball to him. Puts it passes it back to Sebastian Tanecki. Added time now, 5 minutes. Point win prizes. Collection of points. Maximum points win prizes. Yellow for the Tate. I've subscribed to your YouTube. Thank you very much. Cheers, Kelly. We're getting all the numbers over now. Thank you very much. 1 new subscriber tonight. But what I'll do is I will take a little break after this full-time reaction. I'll do a full-time reaction pod. I need a breather after that. Jesus Christ, my chest is bleeding, killing me. That's what Celtic does to you. Thank God I'm not bleeding drinking or on the whiskey. I'd be well worse off. Threw a ball to Aberdeen on the left-hand side, crossing it, and crucial block, a crucial clearance by Srirachi out for a corner. The Uruguayan. Just so negative. Always wanted to play backwards. Thank you very much for subbing as well. Really appreciate it. Folks, it's free. It's a free subscription. Just subscribe to the channel. Free to subscribe. I'm not putting a gun to your head and ask you to subscribe and it's going to cost you £2. Free sub. Celtic hoping declared. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. Oh, God. Get out. Oh, my God, Srirachi. What are you doing? Bleed. Bomb square bleeding. What is he doing? He need to taking the player down in the box. Oh. Plunge. How are we getting on? Tactical thing. Probably Araujo doesn't have the legs. 3 minutes left in the game, folks. Can Celtic hold on to this 2-1 victory? A scrappy 2-1 victory. It's been a lot of scrappy wins under Martin O'Neill this season. But yeah, he's in there. He's trying to get the best out of players. Oh, Tanecki up on his own. Is he going to go to the corner flag and try and win a corner? That's gone to Tate. Jesus Christ, Tate. That's as bad as bleeding Maeda shot. Yeah, we need to sign Srirachi. We need to sign him on a permanent. 2 minutes left, folks. 2 minutes left. Celtic fans there can't even barely watch. Nick Walsh can get the F. Can Celtic hold off for this? Have I not joined tonight? You haven't joined. I really appreciate you joining. Appreciate everyone joining. Really appreciate the support tonight. Celtic on the edge of the box here. It's out to Tate. Will Tate take it on? Nah. Will there be one push from Aberdeen here or with Celtics? Hold on. Big hoof by Mitrov. Frame crossing up the left-hand side here. Keskinen. It's a corner. Final minute for Aberdeen. You know what? I don't want to. All or nothing. Can Celtic hold it? Celtic clear the lines. Cleared by James, the veteran. Oh, he's been brutal, hasn't he? He was good at the start. See the first 12 weeks of the first 3 months of the season, he was playing really well. Celtic win a free kick. Will this be the last kick of the game? Aberdeen, Martin O'Neill fuming. He looks like bleeding the guy that does all the Scouse accents. James Farley, Aberdeen manager. Get in. Just about. Just about, folks. Just about. Jesus Christ. Right, folks, I need about 15 minutes. I need a breather. I'll be back on. I'll be back on live in about 15 minutes. Just let me have a bit of a breather and get a bit of fresh air after that. So, folks, I appreciate you all tuning in. I will be back on for post-match reaction, talk about the game in full depth. But Celtic win tonight, 2-1, full time. And I'll see you all. I'll see you all now at. I'll see you all about 10:15, right? See you all in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes.